April 11, Factory Theatre Marrickville, where Charlie Evans takes on Jessica Troy for the PWA Heavyweight Championship. CHEVS, thanks for joining us here today.
You're welcome.
It's documented that on March the 5th, 2014, outside the Newcastle House of Free Fighting, you met Jessica Troy. By the end of that year, you were best friends. What was that friendship built on?
We're practically the same person. We were the same age, we had very similar upbringings, we both loved wrestling, and it was an instant connection. But
Things change?
yeah, things do change.
But we've been here before. If I can take you back to March 2021, PWAs, it started with a kiss. You had an issue with Jess after you'd split up overseas and how you felt about things were when you came back to Australia, is that right?
I felt like I came back to PWA and was put directly at the bottom, even though I had proven myself overseas. It wasn't so much about Jess, it was about wanting to be at the top of PWA.
So you invited her to a no disqualification match via a super kick, if I remember correctly.
I did.
To me, it was an invitation of Jessica Troy into the world of Charlie Evans. It was a brutal, brutal match. The crowd didn't know how to take it. It was eerie. But at the end, she tapped you out, you submitted. It seemed to be resolved and almost as though the friendship was stronger as a result.
Yeah, 100% it was. And I respect that she took the leap into, a very hardcore stipulation. And I have nothing but respect for her tapping me out.
All right, with the spikes in the head, that...
Yeah, it was great.
Terrific.
I'd do it again in a heartbeat.
You would. Let's jump forward to Coliseum round 1 last year, where Jessica Troy put her belt on the line in the Coliseum tournament, as well as chasing the sword, which she ultimately won. And in round 1, she drew you. No stipulations. Jess again was victorious. She won by roll-up. That seems to be significant to you, is that right?
Let's get the first thing straight. She didn't draw me, I called her out. I won King of the Metro. I beat 29 other people because I deserved to win that Rumble. Yeah?
Yes.
Exactly.
I was there.
Yes, you were.
Deserved winner.
Without hesitation, I knew that she was in Coliseum. I took my shot. I called her out the same night that she was announced for Coliseum.
And you main evented the first night of Coliseum.
We did.
And the result was?
A cowardly roll-up.
Why is it cowardly?
Because I know her better than anyone. Literally anyone in this whole world. And I know that she wasn't satisfied with that. She walks around, she claims that she's the best technical wrestler in this country, which I believe. So as the best technical wrestler, she prides herself on being able to tap people out, on taking people's arms. And she couldn't do that to me. She took the easy way out because she knew if she didn't, I would have won.
Nonetheless, a victory for Jessica Troy. She went on to win the Coliseum sword, and these were unprecedented scenes on the second day of Coliseum. Not only had she defended the championship all the way through those 3 rounds, she secured the sword. No one has ever done that. A magnificent moment which you chose to share with her. Talk us through what happened then.
I made it very clear before Coliseum that no matter what, Charlie Evans would be the one standing tall at the end. And did I think that it would be with the PWA Heavyweight Championship and the sword in my hand? Yeah, I did. I did. And she chose to beat me with a roll-up. And you know what? Congratulations to her. She went on, she won the whole thing. But I'm true to my word. And I was the one standing at the end of Coliseum.
You were, but you weren't standing alone, were you?
No.
Who was with you?
Will Keatis, Sam Osborne.
Yes, North Shore Wrestling. I guess for all of us, it was one of the most stunning moments that we'd ever witnessed. But also we were enormously curious. I mean, it seemed like at that moment you had decided to join with North Shore Wrestling.
Yeah.
Is that because the North Shore is CHEVS country?
Everywhere is CHEVS country.
But I'm interested in the North Shore because I've never been there. What's it like?
You wouldn't be allowed there.
Okay. So this was not Charlie Evans on her own. This was Charlie Evans as part of North Shore Wrestling. And this is really how we've ended up here today. But something else happened on the way, didn't it?
Please elaborate.
There was a trios match at Mounties. I was there commentating with Kingsley. It was a terrific event from our point of view until the trios match, which was North Shore Wrestling against the Dropouts, wrestlers I no doubt you respect.
No.
Okay. and Jessica Troy, who looked very relaxed on the evening. But Jessica hurt her ankle. That was accidental, was it?
Maybe. Was it? Or was it the fact that she literally could not hold the weight of carrying PWA on her back?
Well, you say that, but the fighting champion, she missed tag race, but here she is, CHEVS
Not very fighting,
versus
is she?
Jess. Well, I mean, she had an ankle injury.
Fight through.
Okay. But she's back, and everything is on the line April 11 at the Factory Theatre. Now, you said that she has sacrificed your 10 years of friendship, reinforced by what happened 4 years ago, and you were her best friend, her sister, and now you've said she sacrificed this for the heavyweight championship. What does that mean?
She chose in that moment to take the easy way out. She put the friendship on the line in that moment. She made the decision that the PWA heavyweight championship was worth a 3-second roll up instead of being the wrestler that I know she's capable of being, because she knew that I had her beat that night.
This is the most significant roll-up I've ever seen then, because you said to the pain she felt in her neck from Coliseum, from the farewell that North Shore Wrestling gave her in such a pointed fashion, to the pain in her ankle that potentially accidentally occurred in Mounties, you now want to break her heart, never to be repaired. Charlie Evans, what do you have to say to Jessica Troy on the eve of CHEVS versus Jess?
Jessica Troy, never bring a sword to a gunfight, because on April 11th, I am going to take everything that you love.
Last wrestler standing.
I'm gonna be the last.
Through the table! Blocking the fly! Oh my god, and Troy is on! It's unhinged here, the crowd is going